Welcome to Stuff Your Dentist Knows. Thank you for your kind comments. I'm not bullshitting this time, it's true. The series seems to be taking off. I'm just waiting for some media dickhead to try to interview me. In this context, dickhead is a pandemic descriptor of a media person or company endeavouring to over-catastrophize an already concerning situation to increase consumer traffic and thus their advertising revenue. Our fear is their gain. Dickheads. Which reminds me, today's episode is brought to you by We Give a Shit Toilet Tissues. Give your freckle the 3-ply softness it deserves with We Give a Shit. We give a shit because you have to. Now, I know many of you are waiting for me to slip up and say fuck, but it's not going to happen. I'm a little more disciplined than that. At the moment, fuck has not been called into service as a non-vulgar pandemic descriptor. Obviously that could change. I have it on good authority that fuck is ready and willing to assist as required. For the moment, however, fuck remains a rude word, and as this is a no swearing series, this will remain a fuck-free zone. Even though I clearly don't give up, almost said it, I have to say I'm pretty proud of myself for the restraint I've shown. Normally I just blurt stuff out without giving a shit. So no fucks, you have my word. Righto, let's learn something. The reason I'm sitting on my ass at the moment when I should be drilling teeth is because people don't seem to have an understanding of how bugs are spread. And the sooner everyone gets the message, the sooner we all get our lives back. As a dentist, I assume every patient is a pandemic waiting to happen. That idea is stuck in your head from early in your training, and you die with it stuck in your head. So, this is how we play the game of dentistry and how you have to play the game of life for the foreseeable future. When you walk into my surgery, everything is clean except you. Everything that touches you becomes dirty. If I touch you, I become dirty. Everything I touch after I touch you becomes dirty. What I do is imagine the patient is covered in red ink. Everything the ink gets on needs to be cleaned before the next patient comes in. My team and I can't be randomly cleaning every bloody thing, so we're very careful what we touch because we don't want to spread the red ink everywhere. So I have a clear image in my head of when I'm dirty after I touch you, and if I then touch something else, it also becomes dirty, covered in red ink. So how do you use this information? You need to constantly be aware of what's dirty and what's clean. It's not an option, it's your new reality. There are 3 known ways you can get infected with COVID-19. If someone coughs or sneezes in your face, so keep your bloody distance. If someone coughs or sneezes in an enclosed space and the virus hangs in the air as an aerosol. If you touch an infected surface and then touch your nose, eyes or mouth. Those surfaces get infected by someone coughing or sneezing on them directly, or by someone touching an infected surface or object and then touching something else. We don't have control over people coughing on us. However, we do have control over what we touch. Let me clearly explain how I practically use this information. I assume my home and my office is clean. I assume every surface in the outside world is dirty. If I touch my nose, eyes or mouth at home, I'm okay, it's clean. If I touch my nose, mouth or eyes after I've touched something in the outside world, I could get infected. If I touch any of my possessions, phone, wallet, car keys, after I've touched something in the outside world, they are now dirty. I imagine in my head, where all imagining happens, that those possessions are now covered in red ink and will stay dirty until I clean them. That's called cross-infection. The ink, source of bugs, has gone from something I've touched to something I own. If I walk into my clean home and immediately wash my hands, like I should, and then touch my dirty phone, everything I touch in my home after that becomes dirty. And a potential source of infection for my family. Yes, it's a massive clusterfracas. Look it up, it's a real word. It is possible, however, to go outside without risking yourself. Okay, just so you know, I don't edit these things, so it's one shot, that's it. It is possible, however, to go outside without risking killing yourself or your family. Someone just needs to explain to you in simple terms how to do that and how not to fuck up. And that person will be me next time. you have a spider-free day.